Aw, man. How come every time I find a teleportation item, it always takes me to the Betty Crocker convention? It's like it's a sign or something. Oh yeah, this is where it's at. Let's just stay here for a while. So Tomorrowland is now out in theaters, and I highly recommend to go see it. If you're a Disney fanatic like I am, you will notice all the little references in the background. They have Space Mountain, It's a Small World, the monorail, and a bunch of little other things hidden throughout the whole thing. And let me tell you one thing, they are fully taking advantage of the fact that they own Star Wars now. There was one scene where it's like, oh my gosh, look at all the Star Wars stuff. But what I'm wondering is what's going to come next for Disney? What attraction is going to be the next movie? You know, we've already had Tower of Terror, The Country Bears, but you had the successful Pirates of the Caribbean movies. You had the kind of lesser successful Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion movie. Yeah, we don't talk about that. At least not in any good way. Mission to Mars, But there are so many rides to choose from. So what I'm going to do today is give you my top 5 Disney rides I'd love to see made into movies. Number 5, Expedition Everest. I have still yet to go on this ride. See, I haven't been back to Disney World since this ride opened, and I am so mad that the Yeti isn't even working anymore. Disco Yeti reference, anyone? You know what I'm talking about. But as a movie, it'd be kind of cool. You could have this, like, exploration team that's trying to get up the mountain, and the Yeti is there, and the Yeti's all big and ferocious. Of course, given a Disney movie, they'll probably make him out to be not that bad, or there'll probably be, like, a whole clan of Yetis up there, and there'll be, like, one good Yeti, or something like that. But it could work. And then, like, if it's successful, in the next movie, like the sequel, they could go up the Matterhorn. Another Disney attraction. Why not? Number 4, Space Mountain. I mean, yes, Space Mountain was shown in Tomorrowland, but it was rather a building that looked like it. I kind of think the idea can be expanded upon. I'm thinking something like Treasure Planet, where it mostly just takes place in space, and just work Space Mountain, like the theme, into that somehow. You have to work in some rocket-powered thing that looks like a roller coaster just flying through space. I'm just saying. You want to know how I like to do Space Mountain? Disney Infinity 2.0. Okay, what we're going to do is, we're going to put Space Mountain right here, we're going to fill it up with turrets, we're going to step on the pad, and we're going to be flying around with lasers shooting all over the place to some awesome music. Yeah! And that's how you do Space Mountain right. Number 3, The Jungle Cruise. What happened to the Jungle Cruise movie? Originally, like in 2007, there was supposed to be a Jungle Cruise movie, and it was going to be starring Tim Allen and Tom Hanks. But you never heard anything more from it, so I don't know if it's canceled, I don't know if they're still going through with it, I don't know. I mean, they canceled Tron 3, I wouldn't be surprised if they just scrapped the whole idea. Which kind of sucks, too, because Tim Allen and Tom Hanks have already been together in a Disney movie, well, Pixar movie, Toy Story. It'd be one of those cool things, like you close your eyes and listen to the movie, and when Tim Allen and Tom Hanks are talking, you think of Buzz and Woody, and it totally matches up. I love doing that. I do that with Uncle Phil and Shredder all the time. It's hilarious. Number 2, Alien Encounter. Oh my gosh, is this ride freaky. I mean, I went on it when I was, I want to say, I was probably 12 at the time when I went on it. And it's not there anymore. It's been replaced with the Stitch ride now. But yeah, to younger park goers, yeah, it can be pretty scary. A small enclosed room and an alien in a tube in the center, and then he escapes and the lights go off. Hey, I'm gonna come and break through this glass, and I'm gonna get you. When I went on this ride for the first time, I found it like, oh my gosh, this is so intense. But the thing is, I loved every single minute of it. What the heck is going on in this picture? But yeah, this would be an interesting kind of movie. Just kind of a Disney family-friendly alien movie. But still making it look scary. I mean, that alien looked legitimately scary. You know, so I think you could still do that with Disney. Still make it look terrifying, but, you know, not make it too violent. Number 1, Big Thunder Mountain. I'm a sucker for a good Western movie. And say what you want about The Lone Ranger, it was a good movie. And I will always stand by that. But as for Big Thunder Mountain, I always loved the story on it, and how it was different depending on where you rode it. If you go on the ride in California at Disneyland, the ride is damaged by earthquakes, which California experiences those. If you go on the ride in Florida, the ride is damaged by floods, which is more appropriate to Florida. You know when you're going up the track, and like in California you see the rocks kind of almost falling, that's an earthquake. And in Florida, you're going up the track and you see all that water pouring down, that's the flood. So, now the story that goes along with the ride is that gold was discovered in Big Thunder Mountain, so a bunch of miners go and try to bring all the gold out, but there's an Indian curse upon the place. And I think that, that leaves lots of potential, I'd say, for a movie. You know, you could maybe work in some ghost Native Americans or something. It just seems like it would be a nice fantasy adventure western type of movie. And if done right, I think it could be awesome. So there we have my top 5 picks for Disney rides I'd love to see in the movies. Leave a comment below if there's a Disney ride that you think would make an awesome movie that I didn't list and hasn't been made yet. I'm Kyle Universe. See you out there. It's actually really impressive when you think about it. This series, in less than a year, has taken over the internet.
Ah, of course. You were such a cool game. Pirates of the Caribbean, a theme park attraction turned movie turned video game franchise.